The questions were, oh, what did you learn? Well, what is something you learned uh, or experience that you had at the when you were on your trip, and what was and who was a person you met or a problem you had?
On my trip, where?
It doesn't matter. Just
Oh,
choose
anywhere. So it was one thing I learned on my trip.
one thing you learned on your trip, and then a person you met or a problem you had.
Um, Gotta think of a good trip. So, I guess we talked about Tijuana one time when Mommy and me went to San Diego. It was before you guys were born. I think Mommy might have been pregnant with you. Anyways, we went to Tijuana, which is in Mexico, which is just over the border. And so, yeah, that's always interesting. So one thing I learned was we're really blessed to live where we're at in the United States, because you go down there and you can totally tell a difference. That it's not the same as it is in America. So, anyways, yeah, just you can feel the difference, and you know you're free here. So that's one thing I learned, and grateful that we are blessed to live in America. So, anyways, one person I met or problem I had.
Yeah, you.
I don't know. Don't know if we didn't meet any people there. Well, we went shopping there. They have little markets, and so you see a lot of different people, and they want you to buy their stuff, and so that's always interesting. We saw a donkey painted like a zebra. They did. They had it painted with stripes all over it.
Wow.
And they want you to pay them to take your picture with a zebra. That was interesting. So I don't know if we had any problems. When you come back in the U.S., you have to go through the border crossing and declare that you're a citizen. So that's good to know. If you make sure you have your ID and stuff on you. If you didn't have that, you might have some problems getting back in the country. So yeah, it's interesting when you do that, go out of the country, because at least in Mexico, and just right over the border, you're just barely into Mexico. Things are a lot different there. It's a lot more poor area there, and you can totally tell the difference. So, people are the same everywhere. I think people all want to be better off, and they want to support their families and everything. But we're blessed to live where we're at in this country. So, does that answer your questions?
Yeah, pretty good.
Cool.